Welcome back to part 99 of my Rome Let's Play. Total War M2 with INVADES Impera. Yes, we are one episode, this episode away from part 100, which will be our 10-hour special. Quick heads up about the timings and when to expect that exactly. I'll be streaming and recording in 2 5-hour gameplay sessions next week, Monday and Tuesday, and then the aim will be to kind of edit, render, and upload that as quickly as possible to release part 100 on Wednesday of next week. I would love to have it out on Tuesday, but I just don't think by the time I put the 2 5-hour bits together, I mean, it should have minimal editing, to be honest. It will just be if there's any subscriptions or alert sounds or, you know, any bathroom breaks I just need to quickly edit out. I will ensure that there is 10 hours total of actual gameplay. So if I cut it down and we need to do a little bit more, then we'll add a little bit more in there if it drops below those 10 hours. But it'll be 10 hours of constant Roman gameplay and action. And yeah, I'm aiming for part 100 to release on Wednesday the 11th, but on Monday the 9th and Tuesday the 10th, I will be streaming and recording part 100 in 2 5-hour sessions. Most likely, I'm still kind of just tweaking the streaming times, but I think kind of about 90% sure these are going to be the times. It's going to be 11 until 4 p.m., 11 a.m. until 4 p.m. GMT on both Monday and Tuesday. For you guys to tune in for that gameplay. Obviously, I'm kind of leaving myself an hour kind of either side of that if I need to start a little bit earlier or carry it on a little bit until 5 p.m. just to add in a little bit of extra gameplay if for whatever reason we're missing some. If I can start slightly earlier, I will. So make sure you're following me over on my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/LionHeartX10 if you want to tune in live. Failing that, obviously, then yeah, Wednesday the 11th of February, 4 p.m. here on YouTube. It will go live as a YouTube premiere, which is kind of a live streamed version of the video for the first time. So you can kind of watch along live with everybody else, chill and chat. So you still get that kind of live experience as well, even if you can't tune into the stream. And then obviously it just converts into a full regular video. You can scrub back and forth if you tune into it while it's being running as well. So yeah, hopefully that'll be quite an enjoyable event for you guys. If you've got 10, I mean, I imagine it's probably, I don't know if is there going to be anyone that is going to sit and watch all 10 out? I doubt it in one sitting. That's absolutely mad. Please don't do that. That doesn't sound that healthy, says the guy that went and watched the Lord of the Rings extended edition at the cinema the other day. Anyway, let's kick things off with part 99. But yes, Monday and Tuesday next week, the 9th and the 10th of February, 11 a.m. to 4 p.m.-ish is the plan for the streams. And the combined 10-hour, the longest video I have ever uploaded here on YouTube in one go, will be out on Wednesday the 11th at 4 p.m. as a YouTube premiere. So feel free to check that out. Most likely part 100 will be the only upload of Rome 2 content next week. I know we've only had 2 episodes this week, and also this episode is probably only going to be about 40 to 50 minutes in length. I had hoped to do this a little bit longer, but I'm just really short on time. Again, mainly because I went and watched Return of the King extended edition at the cinema the other day in the middle of the day, which wiped out my work day. So I've shot myself in the foot a little bit there, but hey ho, we live and we learn. Sit back, relax, and enjoy about 40 minutes or so of glorious Roman action, which will set us up nicely for part 100 Monday, Tuesday, and essentially Wednesday next week. But yeah, just the one upload next week on Wednesday, and then it'll be back to 3 uploads the following week for the week starting the 16th of February. Right, we're kicking things off with the invasion of Britannia today, and in equal measure, there were quite a few of you saying, press the attack with Strabo, press the attack with Trio, with the Emperor's son and heir. Obviously, we still mourn the passing of the great and mighty Scipio. What I'm going to do is we're going to go in with both of them because one of you pointed out there's 2 armies there. So why not send 2 armies of Rome in? So we're going to land with Strabo first, because I don't think he can actually initiate. No, he can't. Trio should be able to, though. Yeah, so he can land and strike, and we'll bring both of our armies in to bear over there. And then we'll have these guys, settle into Camulodunum. We're actually going to have our navy go into Camulodunum. Let's actually send that on over, see if we need to send some other forces in to reinforce. Or can my navy do it? Okay, there's 8,000 of them. So I mean, probably could do it, but let's send somebody else in. I'm still a little bit upset that Scipio, the Great Sea Lion, has passed. Oh, wait, actually, you guys are going to go into the sea, haven't you? Because we were locking in that fleet. Oh, in that case, yeah, just keep it blockaded. See if they sally out against us. And then these guys can actually then sail into support next turn. I thought we could nearly get over there. That's the Emperor. The Emperor is coming. Libo has set sail. There we go. Okay, so we've got these ones. These guys, well, we could send all the... Oh, these guys can actually come on in to help Camelot on them. Oh, wait, sorry, that's Trio. No, he can't. Yeah, you'll land behind there, but that's fine. Yeah, we're going with those two. Right, in we go. Boom! What a strike. That's looking good. 6,680 versus 8,953. It's close victory no matter how you slice it, and we're losing about 45% of our force. Let's see if we can do better and annihilate these Britannic barbarians. The age of the barbarian Britain is over. Now comes the age of Roman Britain. In we go. Right. Stand proud and true, you sons of Rome. Right. Their reinforcements have got to come in. Mine have got to come on in. We probably could have fought this with just one army. The thing is, we don't want to take such massive casualties that it takes a whole army out of the fight. So, let's go like this. Although, let's have it. So, actually, my veterans are down here on the right. I'm going to put all the cavalry up on the left because they'll be able to swing up and down upon the enemy. We'll actually just take that whole formation and shuffle it along a little bit. That's fine. That's good to me. They should march straight at us because we've got the artillery.
Our reinforcements have arrived.
Oh, reinforcements are coming up to the top. Okay, that's quite bad for us. Bring the rest of them in. Crush that general. Steady.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Keep going, infantry. I know if I turn that line soon. That's what I want to do, just have all the slingers focusing on one target, utterly annihilating from their position there. Hit the next one.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Turn them around. Flank the cav.
Ready for orders.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Legatus. Your orders.
Move on in.
Waiting. Ready and waiting.
Turn this up.
Battle ready.
Keep folding you guys back. Hammer that flank.
Missiles awaiting targets. Sons of Mars.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Commander.
Turn round. Get ready to sweep the line.
Valerian slingers. Legionary cavalry. In the name of Rome. Tribunus.
Cavalry come round. Go into the missile troops.
Missile infantry. At your command. As you command. Legionaries. At speed. Swords. Move it. Legionaries. Orders. Ready. Ready and waiting. Orders. Commander. Ready.
The men are wavering.
Okay, just managed to get these guys into position in time.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
We await your command.
Move on up.
Valerian slingers.
Yeah, we're going to lose those guys.
Battle. Legionaries. For glory. And infantry. Legionaries. Jupiter gives us strength.
Turn you guys around. Have the cavalry hammer. Ballista crew pull back. That's fine.
Jupiter gives us strength. Swords. Ready.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Delaying troops. Jupiter gives us strength. Sons of God.
Push, 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 push.
Legionary cavalry. Battle ready and eager. Kill, kill, kill.
Strike on in.
Brave Romans to a man.
Pull that cavalry back. Turn you guys around.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
And we'll have them.
Our general is under attack.
Legatus.
Okay, broken them.
Slingers.
Slingers.
Get out. Ready. Get ready.
Reform their line here.
Cohorts Panati. Legionary cavalry. Orders. Ready and waiting. Melee troops awaiting orders.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is
Okay,
a
that's
shame.
fine. It's the slingers. To be expected.
Legionaries.
Steady.
Legionary cavalry. Jupiter gives us
One
strength.
of our units has used all its ammunition.
Pull it back. Go back in.
Legionary cavalry. Legionaries. Romans ready for
Come on.
troops.
Push against them.
Legionary cavalry. Ready and waiting. As you command. Jupiter gives us legionaries.
That's it. Slaughter them all.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Push, 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 push.
Legionary cavalry.
Hammer into the back of these guys.
Legionary.
Don't stay engaged against the spears too long.
General. For glory. Ready. Forward. Auxiliary. Commander. Ready. Ready. Orders.
Total smash.
Our men flee the field of battle.
That's cavalry. They've been busy keeping the enemy tied up and distracted for quite some time. Push, 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 push. Slingers straight into him. Oh, nice. What a finish. There we go. There we go. Glory be to Rome. Cleanse these lands from the filthy barbarian. Continue. We can hunt them all down. Absolutely.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Go, 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 sons of Rome. Let this be your hour of greatest triumph thus far. Go. Watch them all fall. Our foes melted like the winter snows at the coming of spring.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Wonderful. Come on, Cav. You've got a lot of work to do. Reasonable cleanup, I think. Reasonable cleanup. Ah, missed them. I had to pull them back because they were going to stop them getting into place. We lost 1,389. Basically 20%. Roughly, I think. Not bad at all. Well under the order results prediction of 45. Lovely stuff. Didn't lose a whole unit anywhere. One of those units really took a beating. Cohors Aquitanorum. And one of our cavalry. Rest pretty decent. That whole army wiped bar 1 unit. The other one, 3. That's incredible. Ransom. No escape. Die. Those remnants get to pull back. So we can go straight in and strike, but taking a beating already again. Minimize casualties. We're in no rush. Also, I don't want to move in and then get jumped on by other forces elsewhere. Have I cancelled my trees with? Oh, I did, but it didn't come up. It's not coming up for some reason with a how long until I take a penalty, so I don't know if I am going to or not. I mean, if I attack you, will that not draw all of them out? Let's have a little look. Yes, it's drawing the garrison army, and I can't face both of them, and I can't bring more troops in, so we'll retreat from that. I didn't have night battle, did I?
Ready for battle.
No. I mean, we could attack them and then retreat, I guess, but that would probably be just as bad. So we'll encamp. And then we're going to bring the other forces on land.
For honor and glory.
There we go.
These men.
In camp.
Look to the defenses.
We have landed. Yeah, Emperor can sail on in there and strike. Nice. Make sure nothing's coming across from Wales. That's where they've got their other forces. We'll need to keep an eye on that for certain. What do we want to do? Wary of food. We're okay at the moment. Oh, there was a boo-boo that I made. This army, I recruited these spears, which is not the ones I was actually looking for. We were looking for the Cohors Civium Romanorium Militaria Imperial. Oh, that's why. Yeah. That's why I couldn't see them, because I was thinking, like, I'm sure I didn't see them in the recruitment option. But yeah, basically, I looked for that, said that's what I wanted to get, and then ended up looking at these guys, because I just assumed they were the ones. I think it's because those are the only ones I could see. But yeah, okay, that makes sense. It does unlock those, but they're Imperial, which means we need the Imperial reform, which we need turn 210 and Imperium level 7. We are currently on turn 185, and our Imperium level is at 6, heading to 7. So yeah, that's when we'll be able to get them. So okay, for now, those guys will still do pretty well. I mean, we did compare their stats, and they're not that far off like the Legionary stats as such. They've actually got better. Oh, sorry, no, they've got slightly worse base morale, but obviously their defense is pretty good, 18. So they'll do in a pinch, but we'll potentially look to upgrade at some point. Rome can finally be expanded. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. Now, obviously, we want the Colosseum. We want to get the Circus Maximus, so we need to go for the cavalry line through there then as well. So let's do that. I mean, we could already kind of jump ahead and go for that one if we really wanted to. What's that do? Food here, agricultural, agriculture. I mean, it's not terrible. So obviously that gives us some nice bonuses. Massive amount of public order. Tax harvesting edict plus 5 public order as well. Yeah, gotta be done, right? The other thing we need here is a temple, right? So we can get a pantheon in there. We can do that with the cost of public order. Yeah, we can 100% take the public order hit. That is a-okay. Public order. Well, I mean, that is just huge. Huge. I am going to go for that because that is mad. Right, Rome is maxed out. A Roman wine town. I mean, again, with growth. Although we don't need more. Oh, well, right. Yeah, growth for that. You know what? Yeah, let's maximize it all. Taurus. It's another 4 hit, but it's going to take 16 turns. We will have secured more food options in Britannia by then. So we can start getting things going. That's all of that. We've got this ship moving on over. This fleet here is just replenishing. You guys are ready to go. Bring that army back on down, which is good. The other thing you guys said that we need in this army actually is a ballista, or would I consider getting a ballista? Which, if I did that, we'd drop another unit of cavalry and have 2 units of cav. We could actually go pick one up if we just hop back over the border briefly to Massalia. So we'll do that next turn. So we might as well say bye-bye to that unit of cav. You guys are getting some cavalry here. Could have given them that. You're staying behind, right? I'm still trying to remember who's staying where. That one's staying there. That's fine. It's on the board. That one's staying put there. I'm happy with all of those. It's this one. Were we just bringing you up? I think so. Yeah, I would say as well, if you've got advice for part 100, speak now. Like, get it in. Or if you, I don't know, over the weekend, pop it in the comment section of this episode. I will check this one before we start part 100 on Monday. Or pop it on my Discord and at me on there. That's always a good spot as well. We can't really do any more actions there to reduce empire maintenance. So you need 2 units of cavalry, and then you need 4 archers. And I guess if we were going to trim it a bit more, it would be swapping 2 of these guys over to veterans. Yeah, that's fine. Head them up to Vicentia after that then. That's cool. Right, I think we've done all the movement we could possibly do.
At your service.
Yeah, gone for a good search there. I'm just going to send you back towards Egypt so that I can see what's occurring. Yeah, I'll take a look at the mountains, wasn't I? See if anything was coming our way. It is not right now. Part 200, 20-hour special? No, absolutely not. 10 hours. I mean, I think after this, we will aim to make it that every 10 episodes is at least a 2-hour special. Because otherwise it just becomes impractical to kind of keep extending it again and again and again. And I don't think I can keep up with it either as well, to be honest, with all the other content I've got in the schedule. Very much though, I think we'll probably try and say that every episode after part 100 has to be at least an hour, I think. Apart from like grave circumstances or something like that, but I'll do my best to make sure they're all over an hour from part 100 onwards. So we've got some solid progression and everything else. Are they going to come out to me? Or will they stand? Will they stand? They are sailing out. And oh, the thing is, this is quietly what I hoped they would do, foolishly. They're sailing at me. This is for Scipio! Onwards to glory. The Emperor can sail into Camlodonum in triumph and glory. I feel like I need to... I would love to. I don't have the time to. Anyone want to make a quick edit of, instead of for Frodo, for Scipio? Because that is the flavor that we're going for. The great lion of the sea, the titan of Rome's navy, honored in the opening strike of the invasion of Britannia. Send them to me!
Enemy reinforcements approaching.
By your commanders, Legio ready for orders. Artillery ships reporting. Your orders. Move up. Ships ready. Crewed and ready.
Normally I pause to do that, but I thought, you know what, let's just do it in real time. See if we can do it just as well. It's pretty much we can. These are all transports, so they are all getting cracked.
Assault ships reporting. Assault ships ready to attack. General. Assault ships ready for orders. Ready and awaiting orders. Crewed and ready. Ready for orders. Assault ships ready for orders. Assault ships ready.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Artillery ships ready, willing and able. Artillery ships ready.
Into the next lot. Beautiful. Beautiful. Cleared the first hurdle.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Got to keep moving forward there. I feel like it's part of the challenge now. We've got to keep the momentum forward with our ships.
The enemy general
Keep going.
is dead.
There we go. Keep going. Push through the barbarian graveyard.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Land or sea, we'd have crushed them.
Assault ships ready for orders.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Firepower ready. Ready for orders. Orders. Ships waiting. Artillery ships ready. To the oars. Moving Ready for orders.
Clear a path.
Roma Invicta. Mars.
Start going in.
Attack. Ships ready. Show them steel. Ships waiting. Sons of Mars.
Our general is under attack.
General, ordnance. Ready, men. Good and ready. Brave Romans to a man. Assault ships ready to attack. Assault ships reporting. Artillery ships reporting. Good and ready.
Keep going.
One of our ships is being boarded.
So this is where we get tied down a little bit.
Ready to attack. General, Roma Invicta. Ready, willing, and able. Pound Romans all. Assault ships ready for orders. Ready.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Commander.
Sail on into glory.
Commander. Attack orders. Commander. Assault ships ready for orders. Moving
That's a proper naval vessel.
ships ready.
That's actually holding up a bit.
Ships waiting. Glory to orders. Get at them. Ready. Assault ships ready. Assault ships ready to attack. Your orders. Ships waiting.
One of our ships is being boarded.
Same with that one. It's their actual little navy that's come out to support, not just transports.
Romans ready for
One of our ships is being boarded.
ready to attack. At your command. Romans ready for duty. Assault ships reporting. Ready for orders.
Keep moving on round and through.
Ships ready. Assault ships ready for orders. General. Orders understood. Victory for Rome. Tribunus. Ships waiting. Ordinem. Commander. Dominate. Ready for orders.
There we go. Full break about to happen.
The battle is turning in our favor.
Continue.
Show them steel. Attack for Rome. Artillery ships ready.
Yeah, the rest of their ships get torched
Assault ships.
and still smash these. They try and get away. That one's gone.
Jupiter gives us crude and ready. Jupiter gives us strength.
That one.
Assault
It's like,
ships
which one? Which one haven't we got?
Assault ships ready to attack. Assault ships ready to attack.
They look great in the snow.
Waiting. Brave Romans to a man. Artillery ships reporting. Rude and ready. Moving out. Ships ready. To the orders. Ready for orders. Commander. Your orders. Moving out. Ships waiting. Assault ships ready for attack. Ships ready. Assault ships reporting. Artillery at your command. General. Glory to Rome.
See if we can turn the general round. The admiral, I should say. Into the path. Trying to shunt it into the path of it. A light one.
General. TM. Orders. Ready. Ready to attack. General. Moving out. Move out. Assault ships reporters. Obediamus. Set on.
Not try and catch it with one of the artillery ships.
Assault ships ready to attack. General. Rome is mother to us all. Ready, willing, and able.
If not, this one should be able to turn and just nose straight into it.
General.
There we go. General clipped it, I think. Boom. 8,844 annihilated. I guess with the armies landing, the story will be that armies landing on the shore, they sought to escape out the port, and the thought that they, with their overwhelming numbers and ships, they could break through the Roman blockade because we hadn't brought the rest of our armies to follow in, which actually, kinda, I would have retreated north, to be fair, but hey ho. That's the story that we shall spin, that we shall say occurred, that led to their watery downfall. With that, Camladonum is ours. Claimed like that and sailing on into glory can be the Emperor Libo. Increase in rank. Imperial, there we go, level 7. So we can now get more spies, more governors, more champions. I did see one too saying, why don't I include more agents in my armies? I mean, I find spies most useful out on the map. Dignitaries or like governors, definitely for like their economic or economy generation. Super useful having like bar core settlements. Champions, I've got a champion in each of my armies, I think, so far that I can currently get. We can obviously recruit a new one of each. Imperial military reforms. The Republic is now just a part of our history, but a new era has emerged out of its bloody death throes. The countless civil wars have come to an end, and the Principe are no longer the first man of the Senate, but ruler of the entire empire. Like a monarch of the East, the size and organization of the army has adapted to the needs of the new era, and the legions have become a fully professional standing army, augmented by auxiliaries from every corner of our vast empire. The Emperor is now the highest commander, Imperator, of the military, and the legions swear their oaths of loyalty only to him. The symbol of the legions has become the eagle, Aquila, of Jupiter, and the Praetorian Guards have been converted from battlefield bodyguards to the Emperor's personal guard. In time, these new Imperial bodyguards will wield more power than anyone could imagine. New reforms usually open up new equipment and new ways of combat, not necessarily stronger overall, but usually more efficient for the time and for the challenges presented ahead. Some reforms can require a period of adaptation to the new tactics. Study well the differences in your troops, because this can mean the difference between victory and defeat. Conflict of orders, different patricians, and content plebs. Nice, we chose wisely. So that's saying it's triggered now at Imperium level 7. Maybe it's like whichever comes first. You guys are a little bit upset. I need to sort you out. You guys are also a little bit upset. Probably all the political action. I mean, I can throw in secure your loyalty now. Yeah, do that. Oh, I can secure all of yours. Okay, yeah, let's just do that. Treat yourselves. We'll turn 186. But we are now... Where is it? At Imperial level 7, which is, yeah, bad. That's why the loyalties drop down, because it's another -10. Expansionism, yes, diplomacy is bad. Construction costs increase, public order penalties, foreign cultures increases. We get a large increase to influence per turn for our political party, giving us more influence in the Senate and ultimate control. Political action costs just spiral even more, and the instance occurrence, recruitment costs for all armies, upkeep costs for all armies, and empire maintenance has jumped by 10%. So that is why our economy has now dropped to 14k. Aye. It's a big stretch, and there is one final level, Imperium level 8, which is a further hit, which we will eventually strike, but we should hopefully have enough control over everything else by then that will be fine. But yeah, that empire maintenance is going to be disgusting. What are we up to? So it's 58%. Right, let's have a look at some economics, because there's definitely going to be places where we can put in new edicts based on income here already. You are fine, so you're going to go to... Oh, it has your slave population completely zeroed, so you're going to have tax harvesting. And that's it. Those are our top ones. We do have a dignitary there. Like, I assume we just keep stacking them at the dignitaries at Rome is the most effective way of doing it with another dignitary.
Ready, willing, and able.
So we'll try you next turn, I guess. Says requirements, turn 210 and Imperial level 7. So, I mean, what we'll probably do, we've got cultism, it's done in 2 turns. What we'll probably do then is just throw a turn in, just get the Imperial unit upgrade so that we can actually do that once we hit turn 210. Although maybe actually I don't want to bug it. Maybe I'll wait until turn 210 to do it, just in case it. I've had some people say there are some issues. Yeah, we'll finish that, and then we were going to come through and do... It was the seed selection, wasn't it? Yeah, for more farms and stuff. Thankfully, our research rate is like bonkers now. It's what, 501%? Which is great. And we can put a new veteran in our armies as well, can't we? So we need to do that. It's Min Navy, right? Yeah. Fortune pisses on me once again. I've already got one. Let's give one to Trio.
Commander, at your command.
There we go. Right, we will have the Emperor sail on in to Camladonum,
Ships to port. Ready for orders.
which actually brings some order. Should we take him straight on to Rati? Is there any army? There is not. Signal the conquest with the Emperor's arrival, true and proper, and we've obviously got the other armies that can actually sail on in. I mean, I think we've got to hit Iska. These guys. So we'll declare war on them at the start of the next episode as well.
Ready for orders.
That one that could reach, yeah. We've got an army there, so we can clear through them on our path. Trio probably should stay near Camden to fully replenish, although he can move in and finish. Oh no, that's the. Oh no, we're at war with them. Yeah, we could do that as well. But yeah, I think we'll have the Emperor march on Rete and continue pushing from there. And that is where we're going to end this episode. Apologies, it is a slightly shorter one, but I think you'll agree it's all worth it in the end for what's coming Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday next week. So yeah, kind of quick reminder, probably 11 till 4 p.m., 11 a.m. till 4 p.m. GMT on Monday and Tuesday for the part 100 stream, done in 2 parts, 5 hours on Monday, 5 hours on the Tuesday. Then that should give me enough time to edit it all up and render it out Tuesday evening. So it should then be uploaded, fully processed, and ready to actually release at 4 p.m. on Wednesday, the 11th of February. And that will likely be the only Rome 2 content next week. And we'll be back to a full regular schedule of 3 uploads over an hour each episode from the following week, the 16th of February. So until then, I hope you're excited. I hope you're looking forward to it. I know I am. Take care, and ciao for now.